mostly been playing a lot of the other new FGC games that have been coming out. Top Shadow has always been pretty consistent. He took me to a last hit game, and I think I fair spiked him to clutch when I was at like 140, and so I don't fuck around when I fight him. But right off the bat, we got some...
I have not seen him at a Tuesday Trials before, so I don't have anything to say about him. I know Chris is a bit of a veteran of the scene.
I will say, Top Shadow and I, our favorite dining... So Top Shadow goes to OSU, and his favorite dining hall was my favorite dining hall. And his ass would never say a word to me. He would ignore me, and that's fair. That's fair. I think at that same one, there was like a time where like almost every day I would see him and Klutz at the same dining hall, and we'd occasionally like, you know, give the single-handed like acknowledgement of each other's existence, and then we'd ignore each other because we'd all be eating with other people, and we wouldn't want to like.
Yeah.
I imagine. I don't know. I don't want to be like, oh my God, it's the Kirby guy. I'm sure he wouldn't appreciate me doing that in front of his friends.
Nah, Smash players got to stick together. We're a rare species.
I don't know. I got upset because I think it was like a year or two ago. Like every single day while walking back from a class, I'd see Silk, and like every time, like the first 3 times I saw him, I would like wave, try to like, you know, just to, oh my God, it's you, and he would ignore me every single time. And let's be real, he has nothing better to do. He's not. It's not like, you know, Platform Fighters is like his identity. Ooh, Platform Fighters in Sympho gear.
Turn around up B to catch that Octa Slash. Or yeah, not Octa Slash, that was a... whatever that's called. It's Cloud Writing on the screen. What is that called? What is that move called?
Cross Slash, right?
Cross Slash, yeah. All right, there we go. Hey, we did it together. The power of 2 brains. This is an interesting matchup. It's clear that Top Shadow doesn't have a whole lot of experience against, especially like Ganondorf, but probably Chris's Ganondorf, because Chris loves to go for that up B poke through ledge, and he's fallen for that a couple times. And Chris is also very patient. He will just kind of let you come to him, and then I'll hit you for it, and I'll keep doing that. And it looks like Top Shadow's not quite ready for it, but we'll see if he can adapt. I'm curious to see how many more times. Yeah, see, that fear is exactly what Chris loves to play off of. He's very good at recognizing when people are scared of Ganon and are going to try and go for a defensive option. Counterplay being just outspacing Ganon, as well as just not respecting Ganon. Like a lot of his buttons, if you know what situations Ganon will win, just avoid those situations, and then you can smother him with a lot of frame advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. Chris is also like, he's a second tempo player. He really loves snuffing out approaches and like waiting for you to pick an option and then whiff punishing it or maneuvering himself in such way to punish it. Like he really loves jumping backwards and then fairing you when you like try to punish, or he really loves like the jump full hop over you and only like wait to bear until the very end to like catch you trying to do something out of shield. He loves his reversals.
Yeah. I think a mistake that a lot of players make is they tend to be too defensive against Ganon. They're scared of getting hit by a strong button, so they're sitting in shield, and Ganon loves that. Ganon will happily just sit there. He can side B you, he can up B you out of shield, he can hit you with a nair that pokes and is fairly safe on shield, all things considered. So be interesting, see if Top Shadow adapts. Looks like we might have accidentally switched up the rules at some point. Oh.
Stage, what? Okay, they're...
What?
They're generaling to something messed up, and they're definitely not going to change it back.
Yeah, no.
Before the next set. Or are they changing their mind? Okay, it looks like they're changing their mind.
Maybe, or maybe they didn't change what they wanted. No?
No, they're...
Something messed up. Uh-oh.
Found.
Oh, okay.
All right.
At least it's like a semblance of a legal stage.
Ikemefuna is the only reason we still have Yoshi's legal here. So he's not. He loves the weird stages. I don't know whose idea it is, but they both look happy here. All right, Fox and Marth.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
so
this
they're
is
playing
like,
melee.
Yeah, so they're gentlemaning to secondaries to do melee. They're something. They got something going on. This is a very different match from Game 1, obviously. Interesting to see how well these players know these characters. I know Ikemefuna's definitely got a Marth. It's not like super well practiced, but he does know how to play the character.
I know topshadow does have a Fox. I don't think this is his secondary, but like this, I've seen him pull this character out. I think his other character he mostly plays is either Pyramith or Roy, one of those two.
Yeah, and as we're seeing, this is not a fun matchup for Fox, or for Marth, I mean. He just kind of gets smothered by Fox's frame data, and Marth really excels at using his range to keep his opponents at bay, and Fox is just a bit too fast. He can maneuver around those hitboxes a bit too quick.
Yeah, Lucina, Marth do not have a burst option.
Outside of a super risky up B.
Just like that, first stock, Bear. And this is like, technically, this is a percent where Fox can completely explode. But you're basically playing Kiro. You're dealing with random crits.
Yeah.
Especially with a character whose positioning is just always so ambiguous, like Fox, like you're not really gonna be able to lock down his position at all.
Ikemefuna is definitely catching on to some jump habits. However, that being said, I would love to see some uppies out of shield here, especially when that top platform's out, where he, will have very little ending lag. He'll immediately land on that up top platform.
But also opting to ledge trap a lot, and like one of
there it is.
Best traits is how good they are off stage, and I think
yes, I agree. And Fox especially has such a predictable recovery. Even if he does choose the excellent side B, he's gonna catch him off guard.
That was an awesome side B, but topshadow wasn't dead and chose to die.
Yes, yeah, that is true. Up B? No, not gonna clip him. Oh,
just like
no, the platform messing up the Nair conversion. That could have been a stock.
Just like this, up a lot, now down. Pretty bad deficit.
This is one of the few times where Fox struggles, is that percent where stray back airs don't kill, but Nair or down air into up smash are also not going to work.
And it's crazy because, like, Marth is a floaty character, and that, like, Nair up smash works for a long time.
Yeah.
But
yeah, Chris is definitely shaken topshadow's confidence. He will close out that stock, but let's see if he can convert this into a win. I mean, he was doing super well game one or stock one for this game, but now we're seeing him in shield quite a bit, choosing a lot of defensive options, and that's exactly what Marth and Lucina want when you play them. Is they want you to sit in shield, they want to poke you at max distance, and then right when you least expect it, they're going to hit you with that shield breaker.
Marth crit will start killing now.
And Marth crit on most moves will kill Fox around 70. Yeah, and excellent tracking there from Chris. He's going to close that out 2-0 over topshadow.
Let's see who we have on deck.